with the lovely Adelyn from STGenetics, and we're going to be talking some cattle. Now, Adelyn, we have a sale going on, don't we?
We do. It's so exciting. We have really seen a lot of interest so far, just in the first day and a half, and we're very excited to host this with Best of Cattle Sales this time around.
Yeah, it's bestcattlesales.com. We are the best of cattle sales, but it's bestcattlesales.com. So we're really excited that you guys have decided to be with us. And bestcattlesales.com, the way you're going to find it is just Google Best Cattle Sales. You'll go to bestcattlesales.com. You can go to that site. You'll look for auctions, click on auctions, and you will find the STGenetics sale and HK sale right there at the top. Once you get to that part of the sale, you'll be able to see that there's lots of phone numbers. If you have any questions, we're super customer service oriented, so we can certainly help you with anything. I think, Adelyn, your number's on there, so you can always help people. And the sale ends tonight at 7 p.m., right? Tonight,
Correct.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So bestcattlesales.com, we'll make sure that we put that link in the comments below this video. And we've been Facebooking and talking about the sale and posting lots. So you can just find one of those, click on them. And again, the sale ends tonight at 7 p.m. You do need to log in. If you haven't registered yet, just let us know. We can certainly help you with that. If you are looking for your verification email, those of you that are new, people that have just registered and haven't used the system before, go to your spam folder if you don't find that verification email. Or you can always contact us here at the office or text message me, WhatsApp me, and we can help you get verified. And then you can start bidding. And if you've never used bestcattlesales.com before and bid on one of our sales, we do have a little test lot at the very bottom of the sale. And you have 28 lots. Am I right, Adelyn? We have 28 lots that you're selling? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah. So at the very bottom, there's like a little test lot. You can bid on that, and it's monopoly money. But all the rest of the stuff you're going to have to pay for. So, Adelyn, we're going to go and look at, let's go by sire group kind of. Now, Adelyn, I don't have enough time to talk about all the lots with you today.
Right.
Ran out of time on that one. So we're going to talk about just a few of them. And we're going to talk first about, let's talk about the some of the group that is sired by Mr. Carew Manso 800. And so this is the Carew bull, correct? Right in there.
Correct.
And
so Carew, go ahead, Vicki, sorry. Oh, sorry. So Carew is going to be the replica of the original. So he will be the sire of lots 1 through 7 in our sale. We've seen so many great things out of this herd sire for us. You know, he really packs in that muscle and shape, as well as in the femininity in the females and the bull power with the sons that he's producing. But a bull that's just truly carried on that legacy of the original Carew. And we have seen so many great things and continue to use him in our own herd. But he's going to be the sire of lots 1 through 7 again. If you want to go ahead and we'll get started.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look at, I believe we're going to look at lot 1 right here. So this, again, is a Carew daughter. She sells on Best Cattle Sales. That closes tonight. And this is going to be lot 1. This is going to be Miss J&M Madge 391/9. And we have a little video of her too.
Yes. So Madge, when we were picturing and videoing, when she walked in, I just thought this was the perfect heifer to lead off the sale. And she is the epitome of what we're trying to produce here at ST. You know, she's deep bodied. She's really deep in that flank area, clean. She's really super sound on those feet and legs and that neck extension. And I just think there's a lot of great things to this female that could be beneficial to any herd. But what's great about her too is when she was on the feed efficiency test, you know, she had great numbers. And so those numbers include a 6.83 IMF, which was the second highest in that contemporary Brahman group. and then a 12.4 for ribeye area. So not only is she pretty to look at, but when we talk about efficiency, she's got those numbers as well. Also going to be out of a shank daughter that Heritage Cattle Company showed. It's J&M Lady H Selena, the 500 over 3 cow. But I think there's so much potential with this lot 1 heifer, and I'm envious of whoever gets to get her.
Absolutely. She is just beautiful. So this again, guys, is lot 1. This is going to be a Carew daughter out of a really super special female. And so she had great numbers, as Adelyn was telling us. So you definitely want to look at her. And again, she sells on bestcattlesales.com later tonight. The sale closes at 7 p.m. our time. So I believe this is going to be lot 6, if I'm correct, Adelyn. And this is Miss J&M Zelda 376 over 9. Is that correct?
That's correct. So Zelda is, to me, special just because of the dam that's behind this female. That cow, her number is 452. She's an ST female, but 452, we continue to see anytime we breed her to whatever bull we breed her to is continue to put just great progeny on the ground. We have seen, red and gray by this cow that just really have stuck out with us. But Zelda, she's just good rib shape, big top, a lot of muscle, just really cleaning her underlines. And I think this is just a female that's going to get better with time and be a future donor cow for anybody. But another female that when she was at the GDC had great numbers, 6.58 IMF, a 2.46 average daily gain, and an 11.9 for ribeye area. So that's what is really neat about these Carew daughters is not only do they look really good and they're beefy, but we've got a lot of feed efficiency data behind them, which I think is beneficial to any producer.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that you guys have done so much with the feed efficiency and all the tests and everything. It really matters. So
Right.
we have some more Carew daughters that we can talk about, and this is going to be lot 7. This is going to be Miss J&M Barbara 356 over 9. And again, this is going to be a Carew daughter, and let's talk about her.
Sure. So I thought Barbara just kind of stood out too in that picture pin. You have to appreciate the good lines that she has. She's clean in her overall makeup. There's a lot of muscle behind her. She's good top. She's just really neat to look at. But when you look at her pedigree, I think that's where she maybe stands out a little bit. We have Dakota, Manso Grande, the Carrata 389, Madison Shank, Lawford, Double Take, the Audra cow, and another female that did really well at the GDC with a 0.18 ribeye area, 12.7 ribeye area. I'm sorry, 0.18 for rib fat, and then a 5.24 for IMF. So again, performance behind these Carew daughters.
Yeah, absolutely. And we all know that there's Carew just screams performance. And this female is just absolutely beautiful. So this is lot 7 that so we only talked a few of these, but there are some more Carew daughters, I believe, if I'm correct. And so, yeah, there's some more Carew daughters, but now we're going to move on to that next sire group. And we are going to be talking about a Red Bull, are we not? That's going to be Visa Brazil. No, I'm sorry, Visa Volunteer. I don't know why I do that.
It was a Visa Brazil son.
Yes, that is so true.
Very close.
Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be a photo of HK Visa Volunteer 244. And as Adelyn told me, this is a Visa Brazil son, so there you go. And we have a couple of females. Let's talk about this bull and tell us what he does for you guys there at the STGenetics and at HK.
Yes, so Visa Volunteer 244 is a bull that we've used very heavily at both ST and HK. A bull that's got that red meat behind him. I mean, you can see how dark he is in this photo here, but a bull that's really packing in the muscle and the body on his females. I know in the last few sales that we've had, those daughters continue to be the top selling females. So we can really see through progeny what he's producing. But what's really neat about Visa Volunteer 2 is he has a low birth weight EPD. So he's really great for, those first time females that you're trying to breed. But we're seeing a lot of great things out of Visa Volunteer.
Yep, absolutely. And one of them is right here. This is going to be lot 8 that is going to be selling on Best Cattle Sales. Again, guys, bestcattlesales.com, and the sale closes tonight at 7 p.m. Again, just so you guys know that we have that little rule that if there's a bid on any lot, all the lots stay open. So I'm sure the sale will go a little longer than 7, but you need to be logged in and ready to be bidding a little bit before 7 tonight, if not already bidding. So again, this is lot 8, HK Miss Visa Volunteer 959. And again, she is an HK Visa Volunteer 244 daughter. Tell us about her.
Yes, so this is probably one of my favorite reds in the cell. To be honest, she is the youngest. She's a December, where majority of the heifers that are selling are going to be September, Octobers. So she is significantly a little bit younger. But if you study her and watch her on this video, she has some really neat pieces to her. I think she's level and balanced. She's got a lot of hip in her, really clean underneath. And I just think this is a female that's going to be a really great donor for somebody. She is out of the cow that is number 332, who goes back to a passport dam. We still have both the dam and maternal grand dam that we're using today that we continue to get excellent progeny out of. And I really think a lot about this female. She's one of my favorites. And again, I'm pretty jealous of whoever gets to, because I think she is really special.
Yeah, she is absolutely gorgeous. So again, guys, this is lot 8, and you can bid on her on bestcattlesales.com. Look for the STGenetics and HK sale, and it closes tonight. Then we're going to have lot number 9, which again is an HK Visa Volunteer 244 daughter, and this is going to be lot 9, HK Miss Visa Volunteer 961.
Yes. So this heifer, to me, I think is going to continue to grow and be super maternal. I just think the lines are there. She is out of the HK Miss America 103 cow, which has been a dam to a lot of good progeny for us, top selling females. I think one of the heifers that sold in our January sale for quite a bit was out of 103. The top selling female last year in our production sale was out of 103. But at this heifer, you know, if you sit here and look at her, she has all the right pieces to continue to grow and be that brood cow that you want. But to me, when we were picturing her, I just fell in love with her because we were studying her lines. But just knowing that 103 cow line, I think she has so much potential to continue to add to anybody's herd. But she's super big hipped and clean and long bodied. And I just think the best days for this female are ahead of her.
Yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. And again, guys, remember, these cattle they sell tonight at 7 p.m. is what time the auction is starting to close down. And that, again, is bestcattlesales.com. So, Adelyn, we're moving along we have yet again another HK Visa Volunteer 244 daughter. And this is going to be lot number 9. Lot number 9 is going to be HK Miss Visa Volunteer 961. Am I correct on that?
That is correct. So 874, she's going to be just very structurally correct, big body, good topped. And she's one that just really catches your eye when you get out there in the pen. But I think just phenotypically, she's obviously very beautiful. But, you know, with the GDC data behind her, she's got a 2.55 average daily gain and a 173.13 for efficiency index. So she's got all the right pieces and all the efficiency to make her a donor that's really going to add a lot of potential into any herd. But I just think a lot about this female. I think she's going to be a true added value to any operation.
Okay, so just to make sure, because I think I got myself confused, this is lot 10, correct, that we're looking at right here?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
we were looking at 9 and now we're at 10. This is going to be the last HK Visa Volunteer daughter that we're talking about, but not,
Right.
I know you have multiple different animals in the sale. We're just talking about a few of them. So again, guys, lot 10, this is HK Miss Visa Volunteer 874, and she is super beautiful. And the genetics And the genetic packages that you guys have put together with your herds are just so tremendous. It's really, really impressive.
Thank you.
So,
One more thing, Nikki,
yes,
on
sir,
hers.
ma'am. Mhm.
She is out of a cow that her number is 272, which is a
Okay.
smoking gun daughter. And she's going to be
Oh,
272 is a full sister to the 280 bull, which we'll talk in a little bit. But I think, with the Visa volunteer lines and smoking gun and Winchester and whatnot, there's so much potential with this female right here.
yeah. And, I completely agree with everything that you're saying about these cattle. Not only are they absolutely beautiful, but the performance numbers, that's so, so very important. As you and I
Right.
both know, I mean, ultimately, the performance numbers are super important. We want them to be pretty and have all of that muscling and everything. But I'm a big fan of what you guys do there, and the Genetic Development Center and everything. So, just really can't say enough about that. Again, this
Okay.
is bestcattlesales.com. That's when the sale is going to end tonight. And we have HK X-ray right here. We're going to have a couple daughters of HK X-ray.
Yes. So X-ray has continued to just really been so utilized right now by HK and ST. A bull that has continued to put a lot of body shape and muscle and functionality into the females. And what's great about this bull is that he's continued his legacy as being the replica of the original, but the daughters, or not just the daughters, but the sons too, they are extremely docile, and ones that we always joke they're more like dogs because they follow you around to be petted than there are cattle. But it's really fun for us, and I've enjoyed the progeny from him quite a bit just because I think they look beautiful, but they're also just super gentle, and we don't halter anything here, and for them to just be that docile, it makes a world of a difference.
Oh, absolutely. And you can tell when you look at these cattle. I mean, look at how pretty they are. Look at how easy you've been able to take their photos and their videos. And for example, this is lot 11, and this is an HK X-ray daughter. And you just look at them. I mean, you guys probably have trouble making them move around because they're just so
Yeah,
quiet.
they're so docile that we have more trouble picturing and videoing them because they're wanting to be pet and they don't want to be pictured. So, but it's really fun, and I know that means a lot to us, and I'm sure with other herds as well. But that docility, it just makes the world a difference. But this heifer here, she's lot 11, HK rate 694. This is an October of 2019 female. But a heifer, you can see she's got a lot of rib to her, a lot of depth of body. She's really good on her feet and legs, that pretty cherry red color. But a heifer that goes back to the HK Miss America 129 cow, who is a
Oh,
steer
wow. Yeah.
by Winchester's full sister. So the genetic possibilities here for this female are endless, and but that depth of body and natural thickness this heifer has, I think, is really neat.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very impressive. All of them are. And then this is another HK X-ray daughter that you guys are going to be selling at bestcattlesales.com in the STGenetics and the HK sale. And this is going to be lot 12, which is HK Miss Ray 962.
Yes. So 962 is there was three sisters in this flush that two we're keeping for our own herd, but I think that mating just really worked, and that cow is going to be the 214 cow from HK, which is another smoking gun daughter out of Winchester's full sister. But a heifer that when you study her, she's got so much brood cow look to her, a lot of middle shape. She's good on her feet, and she just kind of has that presence. I just think that match really worked, and we're excited to keep her sisters as replacement females in HK's herd. So I know that there's a lot of potential with this female, just with those lines to back her up.
Yeah, she definitely does. And she does have brood cow written all over her. So we're going to
Yes.
keep moving along, and we're going to talk about this bull right here. And I don't think he needs any introduction with you. What do you think?
No. So SG111 over 1, which is also known as Jack, he was the 2014 International, National, and Showable of the Year. We have really incorporated him in the last year or two back into the HK herd, and I really think he's adding some value to ST and HK, and we're seeing a lot of great daughters by him. His daughters, again, continue to be the top selling females for us. But you can see with this next lot that Vicky's going to put up, what kind of females he's putting in. They're super feminine, but they've got so much muscle shape and just pretty to look at when you sit and study those calves. I think this heifer here, which is going to be the lot 14 female HK Miss America 942, there's so much potential with her. And I think neat female. She is cherry red. A lot of rib shape, a lot of muscle. When you're watching her now walk, she's good on her feet and legs. Natural thickness. Her cow, or the cow that she's out of, is going to be the 129 cow, which we talked about earlier, being a steamboat and out of Winchester's full sister. But her full sister was one of our high selling lots in the October sale. But a heifer that I think you could incorporate and just really breed it any way you wanted to and be really satisfied with that progeny from this female.
Absolutely. And you're so right. Color and everything else on these, all of your red cattle, clearly some great HK cattle. So we're going to move on to, this is the Bogota bull. This is Mr. H. Bogota Manso, and we're going to talk about a few lots that are for sale on bestcattlesales.com. Again, the sale ends tonight, so don't miss it. Tonight at 7 p.m. It'll start closing down. You better start bidding. We just want you to bid early and often. And don't wait too long, because I love it when people call me at like 7:10 and say, "What's my password?" Like, no, you should be already doing this. So we're going to have a couple of Bogota daughters. So tell us about Bogota a little, and then we'll talk about this lot 16, which is sort of a special package.
Perfect. So Bogota is going to be a Maddox son out of a Swanner cow that is a register renown. Bogota is a bull that we have used heavily in the ST herd, and a bull that really packs on the pounds with those females. They're really great in the pasture, udder quality wise, but a bull that just really puts a lot of great pieces together in those progeny. And we can see a few examples here shortly, but a bull that I think, we can see how much thickness and power he's putting into his progeny.
So we have lot 16. We have 16A, which we're looking at right here, I believe. And then we also have lot 16B, correct?
Correct. So when Juan and Eddie and I were going through the gray females to figure out what we were going to put in this cell, we obviously keep a few back for ourselves, but these two females being full sisters, we were joking. We were trying to figure out which one we wanted to put in, and Juan was like, "You know what I'm thinking?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I bet you want to do a pickup too." And so this is how this kind of came up. We thought maybe we'd just try it, and so this is what we're doing with lot 16. But we also are offering, if the buyer wants to buy two, we'll just double up on that offering. So these two females are obviously out of the Bogota bull, but out of the Remington cow, who has been a featured donor here at ST. This matchup between the Bogota and Remington is one that has worked time and time again for us, because those females are super feminine, but they've got so much muscle shape and body capacity, and they're really good on their feet and legs. And what's great about this cross is the udder quality on the cows when they have calves has been superb. And, ones that we hear from our customers that they really appreciate that with that cross.
Absolutely. And you just look at the bone on these two females. It's just tremendous. Really are going to make someone a really nice purchase. So that again is lot 16, and we had some choices. That's going to be 16A, or you can choose 16B, and you can choose one or the other, or you can just double up on your price, which I think is a great idea, unless of course someone I know bids on them, like Mr. Lambert. But let's just maybe we'll just buy one. So let's move
Yeah.
on to lot 17. This is going to be another Bogota daughter that you were selling on Best Cattle Sales, and this is Gretchen.
Yes. So Gretchen, I thought she was so impressive when we got her out and we were picturing and videoing her. I think she's got a lot of really neat pieces to her. She's clean underneath. She's got a lot of muscle shape and just long body. But Gretchen's out of this Boston Ginger 228 cow. And I think the Boston Ginger and Bogota calves we are using and but really have liked. I think they have a lot of potential. That Boston Ginger cow does go back to Carew, the original Carew, and the Atari cow, the 225 over 2 female. But I think this heifer is going to make a really great donor for somebody.
And it looks like she has some really good numbers too.
Yes, yes.
So she, that just continues to impress everyone. So again, guys, lot 17, bestcattlesales.com. We're going to move on and talk a little bit about lot 20. Lot 20 is also going to be a Bogota daughter, and this is Valerie. And she is just beautiful. Tell us about her.
So she's probably one of my favorites as well. I think this heifer, when I was watching her video and just trying to come up with footnotes, it really struck me when I was watching her as how much length of body she has, but the muscling and how powerful she gets out and looks when she gets on the move. She's good boned, and she really won me over when I watched her video, and I just was super impressed by her. But another Bogota female, her cow is the Miss Sexada 285 over 2, who's a shank daughter out of a double take cow, which would be that Atari gym as well. But her 5-generation pedigree has 10 vanguards, 2 maternal merits, 19 registered renowns. And then on top of all this, when she was at the GDC, she had a 4.56 IMF, 15.9 ribeye area, a negative 1.14 RFI, 2.46 average daily gain. So, I mean, she's not only fun to look at, but she's got a lot of data behind her to make her a true asset to any operation.
And when you're talking about her and you're talking about her out on the move and you see that, it's just so impressive. And then you tell us that she has all of those vanguards in her pedigree. I don't know if everyone realizes how few vanguard animals there are in the entire breed. I think there's 25 or 6 bulls, and I think we just added a cow last year from Mr. Sam Duplantis. There's maybe 16, I believe, if I'm correct, females. So to have 10 in her one little pedigree is just so impressive.
Yes,
Really great.
I think she's a special girl. So
yeah, absolutely. And especially when you see that from behind and then you see her move, so impressive. So again, guys, bestcattlesales.com, and all of these cattle really have some great performance numbers. So you can feel very confident when you're buying something that you're going to have something that's a really beautiful animal, very docile, but also got some great numbers. We're going to move on and we're going to talk about, this is HK Mr. America 280, and we're going to talk about one of his daughters that's for sale.
Sure. So Mr. America 280 is going to be a smoking gun son, and out of just an elite donor from HK. This bull is bred to just really put the pieces together that I think Smoking Gun did. He has beautiful on the sideline, side profile females, and with a lot of just shape and femininity. And I think a lot about this bull. But he's going to be the sire to lots 21 through 23.
Perfect.
And over to 21, which is the Margareta 405 over 9 female. And I think this heifer she's a September of 2019. But just really, when you get her out and she moves, you have to appreciate how much thickness and length of body, how clean she is underneath. I think this is true donor written all over her as well. But a heifer, when she was at the GDC, she had a 2.55 average daily gain, a negative 1.93 RFI, 122.02 efficiency index of 5.6 IMF. I mean, not only is she backed by some elite animals, but the numbers behind her as well makes her truly special.
And I think that's one of the things that we need to really emphasize here again on this sale that's going to be going on bestcattlesales.com. They're beautiful animals. It's STGenetics and HK. And you just have some beautiful cattle to look at and to purchase, but they also have some great numbers to back them up. So that is really exciting. And there's going to be a couple of these HK Mr. America daughters for sale. We're going to talk about some semen lots that you're now offering.
Yes.
You've got a couple semen lots that you're offering, don't you?
We are. So when we were in Waco, was it last week?
Yeah.
You know, we were at Juan and I went to the bull show, and obviously when Pride-O-Matics, and I think they have to him too, that came out and showed, it was so exciting to watch that bull come out, you know, with his presence and just how neat those two bulls look. And we know Pride-O-Matics is obviously, you know, very similar to the original. And so we just kind of got excited, and I something about we should put some Maddox semen in the cell. I know it was very late, but you know, a bull that we really do not offer much semen on now. We've kind of retained those units to put back into our herd or save. But so we thought we'd open it up, and we offer 2 lots. So it'd be lots 25 and 26, 2 conventional straws each in those lots. But I think Maddox, you know, has done so much for the breed over the years as far as putting the muscle and body, and we see here the length of body he has. And, you know, we always know what Maddox females can do, but obviously after last week, we can see what the sons do as well. So I think an exciting 2 lots that we have in the sale, and this may be some of the only times we offer it.
Yeah, and Maddox, I can say, having traveled all around the world, he just impacts so much. And again, congratulations to Heritage Cattle Company and the Colors family for their huge win. Yes, that was just last weekend. So we have another bull here that again doesn't really need a whole lot of introduction. You are selling some semen on TJF Mr. Smoking Gun, are you not?
Yes, we are. So when we open the vault, And another lot, this is going to be lot 27. We're doing 2 conventional straws again. But Smoking Gun, I think we have seen time and time again of what kind of females he is putting out. I mean, those females have been all around the world champions, a lot of body, a lot of shape, you know, a bull that I feel like you can use him in any way, and he's going to make you a really nice animal. But we don't have much semen left on him. So this, again, could be one of the only times we really try to offer it to the public. But I think a bull that you can breed and have so much potential with those females for years to come. So we are offering that as lot 27.
And it is super exciting for me because I say his name quite a bit when I go to shows, and we see him quite a bit. So I'm excited to see what someone will create. And then we have another set of semen lots, and this is going to be HK Passport 777.
Correct. So when we were opening the semen lots, Dinah said, let's do 2 Passport units. And, you know, I think Passport really is known for Winchester. And so we all know what Winchester went out and did. But a bull that is just, if we go back and if you study pedigrees, like I study pedigrees, we see Passport quite a bit in that red herd. And I think a bull that has put together so many great cattle across the globe, really, but a bull that truly puts the pounds in them, the body, the muscle, and, you know, that is true red genetics there that time and time again can be used, especially now incorporating him back into some herds, I think would be super beneficial to any operation if you're truly trying to get those red Brahman genetics.
I agree completely. So I think that you have done a great job telling us about everything that's in the sale. And it's not everything. We just gave you that sneak peek, did we not? Yeah. So We did that. And this has been really fun visiting with you and visiting with
Yes.
everybody out there. So, again, bestcattlesales.com. And the sale ends tonight. If you have any
Correct.
questions, there's phone numbers there. Go through and look at all the lots. The people are bidding already. The sale opened yesterday, closes tonight. Don't miss out. Some great cattle, great performance numbers, beautiful genetics, fabulous pedigrees, and some really super special semen lots that I don't think you'll see again anytime real soon.
No. And so, Vicki, one more thing about the sale. We decided this time we were going to Yoni's test everything for exportation. So every animal is Yoni's free. That is only good for 60 days, but we are letting our customers know that that has been done. But, I think these females, like you said, they all have the efficiency data behind them and are from our elite sires and dams. And I think they're going to be true assets to any operation. We're very excited to host our first sale with you guys. And I really appreciate you letting us jump on today and talk about them.
Well, I do really appreciate you guys being with us. And again, it's bestcattlesales.com. If you have any questions, you have some phone numbers you can look at. You can see that in the comments. If there were any questions in the comments, I think that we'll come back and answer those questions. But we really appreciate everyone being with us. Make sure you go to bestcattlesales.com, look for that STGenetics and HK sale. This is just such an honor to have you guys with us. And thanks, Adelyn, for joining us.
Well, thanks for having us.
We'll see you guys soon, and make sure you go on bestcattlesales.com and bid.
Yes, thank you.